Welcome to my bold and beautiful today's show channel. I hope today fantastic for everyone. Please hit the subscribes button and give this video thumbs up. Liam deceives Hope about living with Finn and Steffy. The Bold and the Beautiful reveals that Liam Spencer deceived Hope Logan about his reason for living with John Finn Finnegan and Steffy Forrester. At the Cliff House, Liam took his medication before Steffy presented him with breakfast. Although Liam didn't have much of an appetite, he was grateful to Steffy and Finn for letting him stay there. Hope eventually called Liam for approval on Beth Spencer's upcoming sleepover, so he admitted he was staying with Finn and Steffy right now. That news confused Hope, but Liam lied about having plumbing issues. Although Steffy pushed Liam to tell Hope the truth, Liam didn't want to burden her with his medical crisis. There weren't a lot of things Liam could control, so he at least wanted to control this and keep the info under wraps for the time being. Hope came over to speak with Liam in person, so she joked about his hat. Liam claimed he ran out of hair product and kept piling on the lies, but Hope seemed to pick up on the weird vibe. Steffy and Finn acted off as well before they headed to the hospital, where Finn said the neuro team wanted to run more tests on Liam. Although Steffy wished Finn could save Liam like he saved Eric Forrester, she broke down in tears as she realized they were really going to lose Liam. That prediction was difficult for Steffy to cope with. Meanwhile, Hope pushed Liam to tell her what was really going on, but he stuck to his plumbing issues story and suggested he was grateful for the use of Finn and Steffy's guest house. Liam eventually changed the subject to Hope's relationship with Carter Walton and wanted updates on where they stood. Hope realized Liam was deflecting, but she decided to let it slide. There was some talk about the memories Liam and Hope had made through so many years together. Now Liam saw Carter's love for Hope, so he encouraged her to text him back and give their romance another chance. Liam stressed the importance of Hope making peace with Steffy, Ridge Forrester, and especially Carter. Hope commented on Liam's wisdom before he talked about time being precious and how you should love the ones you love. At Forrester Creations on Thursday's B&B episode, Carter was distracted over thoughts of Hope and spoke to Ridge about the Forresters going back on their deal. Carter expected there to be a place for Hope when he surrendered power, but Steffy talked Ridge and Eric Forrester into changing their minds. Ridge suggested they shouldn't have agreed to keep Hope around without Steffy's approval anyway. Carter was hopeful that maybe Ridge could talk to Steffy about whether she might reconsider Hope's future at Forrester Creations. Finally, Will Spencer shared some sweet moments with Elektra Forrester as he praised her for changing his life and being the reason he stuck around Los Angeles. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say this is the calm before the storm for Elektra and Will. Carter's secret advocate, Liam's romantic pressure, Hope's uncertainty. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Friday, May 2, 2025, are here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect some romantic pressure and a secret advocate. Liam Spencer will keep pushing Hope Logan to give Carter Walton another chance. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Carter Walton's plea. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Carter to wait for an answer to his text message. Even though Daphne Rose desperately wants the COO for herself, Carter only has eyes for Hope. It's true that Hope dumped the COO after he made a deal with Forrester Creations. However, Carter is trying to smooth things over and get another chance with Hope. Read more, find out what happened on the last episode of B&B. Hope Logan's uncertainty. Hope just happened to be with Liam at the time of Carter's text message. Liam still hasn't told Hope that he is dying. Fans watched as Hope paced and thought about Carter's plea. However, she is still uncertain whether she should give him another chance. Read this, the latest B&B comings and goings. Liam Spencer's romantic pressure. The Bold and the Beautiful for the next episode reveal that Liam will keep pushing Hope to answer Carter's text message. Part of this might be that Hope was getting too close to learning the truth about his inoperable brain tumor. If Hope reunites with Carter, then she won't be so focused on Liam. The other part of it might be that Liam wants to be sure that Hope and Beth Spencer have someone to lean on when he's gone. In any case, Liam should just tell Hope the truth and stop obsessing over her love life. Friday, May 2, 2025. Fans might also see more of Luna Nozawa. With Elektra Forrester on cloud 9 regarding her career, everything seems to be looking up for the designer. However, Luna hasn't given up on Will Spencer and has the help of reformed supervillain Sheila Carter Sharp. Will just made a heartfelt confession to Elektra. With that, along with Elektra's career success, Luna is going to find an opportunity and seize it. Over with John Finn Finnegan and Steffy Forrester Finnegan, they just learned alarming news. The hospital wants Liam back immediately for more tests. If Liam refuses, what happens then? At some point, people are going to find out what's going on with Liam's health. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope confronts Liam, Will's confession, Steffy's warning. The bold and the beautiful is finally here. In today's episode, Hope Logan confronts Liam Spencer. Meanwhile, Will Spencer makes an awkward yet adorable confession to Elektra Forrester. Liam Spencer's appetite. At the Cliff House, Liam swallows a pill with John Finn Finnegan's encouragement. Steffy Forrester Finnegan comes up to the table with a tray of food. Liam doesn't have much of an appetite. Liam brings up how to explain the living arrangement to Kelly Spencer. Steffy suggests saying a repair needs to be done at his own place. Liam urges Steffy not to tell anyone about his condition. Steffy bluntly says, Hope needs to know. Wow, kudos to Steffy. Hope Logan's special request. At the Logan house, Hope recalls Carter Walton asking for another chance. Hope calls Liam on the phone. She assumes he's at work when he was actually napping on the couch. Beth Spencer has a sleepover invite, but it's on Liam's day with her. Liam says it's okay and explains he's currently staying at Steffy and Finn's. Read more, find out what happened on the last episode of B&B. Liam lies about repairs being done at his place. Hope says she'll be right over. Liam tries to stop her, but Hope hangs up. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's warning. Liam warns Steffy that Hope is on her way over. Steffy wants to respect Liam's wishes, but he needs to tell Hope the truth. Steffy and Finn frantically discuss the situation with Liam. Finn says Hope will want to be there for Liam. The patient talks about being a burden. Steffy says he will always be family. Liam appreciates having support, but this is the only thing he has control over. Right then, Hope knocks at the door. Read this. The latest B&B comings and goings. Elektra Forrester's success. At Forrester Creations, Carter is in a meeting with Will, Elektra, and Ridge Forrester. Elektra is beaming over the latest numbers. Ridge finally speaks up and stuns everyone by saying he's proud of Elektra. The young designer says her dream is coming true. It feels good to be part of Forrester Creations. Elektra needs to get back to designing the new collection with Ivy Forrester. As Elektra leaves, Ridge tells Will, good job. Will asks for a promotion. Once Ridge figures out what exactly Will does at FC, then they will talk. Can't blame the guy for asking for what he wants. Will gushes over Elektra. Alone in an office, they kiss. Will has a confession to make. Elektra is all Will can think about. Will values his traveling experiences, but he came home because he missed Bill Spencer and Katie Logan. All. Will says Elektra is the reason he stayed in Los Angeles. She changed everything for him, and he's better for it. They passionately kiss. Ridge Forrester's perspective. Carter tries to smooth things over for Hope with Ridge. It doesn't work. Ridge says he was Hope's stepdad. The betrayal really hurts. Carter brings up his own betrayal. Ridge explains that Hope hasn't accepted responsibility. Carter did, that's the difference. This bothers Carter. He brings up how Ridge broke his deal, the part about Hope. Ridge allowed Steffy to change his mind. Ridge says they never should have made that agreement without Steffy, so that's on them. Carter asks if there is any chance of Steffy reconsidering. Ridge tells the COO to ask Steffy himself. Carter issues a plea and asks if Ridge is willing. Hope Logan's confrontation. Finn answers the door. Hope enters and makes a joke about Liam's beanie. Liam says he ran out of hair products and didn't want scary hair. Hope asks, how long? Everyone has an awkward pause. Liam realizes she's talking about how long until the repairs are done and says until the issues are resolved. Hope frowns with suspicion. Steffy says they will give them alone time. Now Hope is really suspicious. Since when has Steffy ever offered to give Hope alone time with any man? Never. Once Shin leaves, Hope asks Liam what's really going on. Liam claims he doesn't know what Hope is talking about. Hope once again quietly urges him to be honest. Liam has a situation and it's a bigger deal than he thought, and Steffy offered him the guest house. Liam then adds he's wanted to catch up with her and knows Hope is going through a hard time. He asks, how are YA? Read it. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Steffy's 6 ice-cold words that leave Brooke speechless. Secret advocacy. Hope gets emotional as she talks about being banned from FC. Liam tells Hope that he believes Carter really loves her. Hope's phone beeps, it's Carter. Liam urges her to text Carter back, just give the guy a chance. Liam urges Hope to make peace with Carter. Not just Carter, but Ridge, Steffy, and everyone else. Hope is taken aback and calls Liam wise. Liam tells her that time is precious and love the ones you love. Finn and Steffy are in his office at the hospital. Finn hangs up the phone and says the hospital wants Liam back immediately for tests. Steffy gasps and paces the office in her skimpy and silky leopard print shorts. Steffy doesn't understand why can't modern medicine cure Liam. Finn feels for Steffy. This brings up memories of Eric's hopeless situation, but Finn saved him. Steffy hopes that the same can happen for Liam. Finn holds his wife as she cries. Will Beth lose time with Liam because of new living arrangements? The bold and the beautiful spoilers have shown that Liam Spencer could be moving in with Steffy Forrester and John Finn Finnegan. Liam is already keeping information from Hope Logan and their daughter, Beth Spencer. With Liam spending so much time with Kelly Spencer, Beth is being left out. Liam Spencer hasn't checked in for days. Hope and Beth haven't heard anything from Liam for days. However, Steffy knows exactly what is going on and Liam has gotten to spend time with Kelly. Liam should be spending time with Beth on his days to see her, but he has been nowhere to be found. Hope is growing worried because she hasn't heard from Liam. Hope will finally learn that Liam has new living arrangements and she will certainly be concerned. Read this. The bold and the beautiful May Sweeps brings life or death romance, confrontation, and risks. Will Hope be open to her daughter spending time around Steffy to be with her father more? After the way Steffy has treated Hope, does Beth need to be in her care anywhere after everything Steffy has done to take Carter away from her? Steffy Forrester will try to limit access to Liam Spencer. Steffy will obviously try to control who can and cannot see Liam. This certainly includes Hope's access to him. Liam has been trying to get Hope back recently. However, Liam will now start to push Hope toward Carter Walton. Will Hope listen to Liam and give Carter another chance? Hope is going to be completely confused by Liam's sudden change of heart. Hope truly, though she and Liam might actually be able to work things out. Liam definitely has changed his tune in the past few weeks. Read this. The bold and the beautiful Eric Forrester proves he's the master of the game. What is going on with Liam because he is not acting like himself at all? What is going on with all of these new arrangements? Beth Spencer rarely sees her father. Beth hasn't seen her father since before he got sick. Now she may be forced to go to Steffy's to see him. Will Hope be open to her daughter going to Steffy's house when they are once agreed feuding? Will Steffy and Hope's differences of opinions cause Beth to spend even less time with her father? Will Liam even feel like spending time with the kids after being this sick? Kelly is going to be free to spend all of the time she wants with her father. However, Beth doesn't live there and won't be around nearly as much. Is Liam being fair to Beth by staying at Steffy's? Will Beth even learn the truth before her father passes away from this tumor that neither Beth nor Hope has any ideal Liam has? In-depth analysis of the bold and the beautiful script, a tapestry of love, loss, and deception. The latest narrative arcs in The Bold and the Beautiful weave a complex tapestry of emotional turmoil, ethical dilemmas, and simmering conflicts, anchored by Liam Spencer's harrowing health crisis and its ripple effects across the lives of those closest to him. At the heart of the drama lies a poignant exploration of mortality, forgiveness, and the enduring power of love, even as secrets threaten to unravel fragile alliances. The script masterfully intertwines multiple storylines, from Liam's concealed brain tumor to Hope Logan's romantic crossroads and Electra Forrester's professional triumphs shadowed by personal vulnerabilities, creating a gripping saga that resonates with themes of resilience and redemption. Liam's medical crisis. a catalyst for emotional reckoning. Liam Spencer's undisclosed brain tumor serves as the emotional nucleus of the storyline, casting a pall over his relationships and forcing characters to confront their deepest fears. His decision to move into Steffy and Finn's cliff house under the guise of plumbing issues underscores his desperation to maintain control amid a spiraling situation. This deception, however, strains his dynamic with Hope, whose maternal instincts and lingering connection to him sharpen her suspicion. Liam's insistence on secrecy, driven by a fear of becoming a burden, reflects his internal conflict between self-preservation and the need for honesty, particularly with Beth and Kelly, whose innocence Steffy aims to protect with white lies. The scenes at the cliff house are charged with tension, as Steffy and Finn navigate their roles as reluctant caretakers. Steffy's anguish over Liam's prognosis, "We're losing him, Finn," reveals layers of unresolved history and shared parenthood, complicating her marriage to Finn, who embodies stoic support while grappling with his own moral obligations as a doctor. Finn's complicity in hiding Liam's condition from Hope introduces ethical quandaries, foreshadowing potential clashes between his professional duty and personal loyalties. Meanwhile, Liam's poignant advice to Hope, "Love the ones you love," hints at his subconscious preparation for mortality, urging those around him to reconcile fractured bonds before time runs out. Hope and Carter, a fragile path to reconciliation. Hope Logan's emotional journey intersects with Liam's crisis as she faces a pivotal decision about her future with Carter Walton. Their relationship, marred by Carter's betrayal and Hope's subsequent withdrawal, is reignited by Liam's encouragement to give the two of you a chance. This push toward reconciliation is layered with irony, as Liam, often a source of romantic rivalry, now advocates for Hope's happiness, symbolizing growth and selflessness. Carter's heartfelt pleas and lingering guilt, "I hate that I'm holding Hope accountable for something I did," highlight his redemption arc, though obstacles loom in the form of Daphne Rose's hinted interference and Ridge Forrester's lingering resentment over past betrayals. Hope's internal conflict is palpable. Torn between guarding her heart and heeding Liam's wisdom, her interactions with Carter oscillate between vulnerability and restraint. The discovery of a Hope for the Future file folder, a symbol of her professional and personal identity, triggers Carter's resolve to win her back, setting the stage for a potential reunion fraught with external pressures. However, the specter of Daphne's machinations and Katie Logan's impending revelations threaten to destabilize this fragile truce, ensuring that Hope's life-changing decision will reverberate through both her personal life and her standing at Forrester Creations. Elektra and Will, romance amidst rising threats. Elektra Forrester's ascent in Forrester's jewelry line contrasts with her romantic hesitations, creating a compelling dichotomy between professional confidence and personal uncertainty. Her relationship with Will Spencer, marked by genuine affection and mutual admiration, is tested by her reluctance to pursue physical intimacy, a detail that subtly hints at deeper insecurities or unresolved trauma. Will's patience, though well-intentioned, strains under Elektra's evasiveness, creating fertile ground for external forces like Luna Nozawa and Sheila Carter to exploit. Luna's resurgence, orchestrated with Sheila's cunning, introduces a classic soap opera trope, the scheming outsider poised to dismantle a budding romance. The foreshadowing of Luna drugging Will, a nod to Sheila's notorious tactics, promises explosive confrontations, potentially derailing Elektra's hard-won success. This subplot not only heightens dramatic tension but also explores themes of trust and manipulation, as Elektra's professional dream come true collides with personal vulnerabilities. Corporate intrigue and familial loyalties. The boardroom dynamics at Forrester Creations further complicate the interpersonal drama, particularly in Carter's campaign to reinstate Hope. Ridge Forrester's conflicted stance, balancing residual anger over Hope's betrayal with respect for her contributions, mirrors the show's broader theme of forgiveness. Carter's advocacy for Hope underscores his loyalty and love, yet Steffy's influence looms large, reflecting the perpetual power struggles within the family empire. Ridge's jestful dismissal of Will's promotion request, "Right now, no," injects levity but also underscores the generational tensions as younger characters like Will and Elektra vie for recognition. Steffy's grief and Finn's moral dilemma. Steffy's visceral reaction to Liam's prognosis, "Kelly and Beth are going to lose their dad," taps into the show's history of loss and resilience. Her reference to Finn saving Eric Forrester juxtaposes past hope with present despair, amplifying the tragedy of Liam's hopeless diagnosis. Finn's role as both healer and husband places him in an impossible position, torn between medical transparency and preserving Liam's autonomy. This dynamic sets the stage for ethical confrontations, particularly if Hope's suspicions escalate, forcing Finn to choose between patient confidentiality and familial honesty. Future forecast, secrets unraveled and alliances tested. Looking ahead, the script teases seismic shifts, Hope's potential discovery of Liam's secret, Luna and Sheila's scheming, and Carter's precarious future. The interplay of these arcs promises heightened drama, particularly as Liam's symptoms, like struggling to read to Kelly, hint at deteriorating health, making his facade unsustainable. Brooke Logan's speculated reunion with Bill Spencer could reintroduce a fiery dynamic, while Ridge's steadfastness with Taylor Hayes may face new challenges if Brooke's health declines, invoking parallels to Taylor's broken heart syndrome.